So here we have the Lamptron SP901, which is a PWM fan hub and digital RGB hub combined into one. It's in a fairly plain black box with very few markings. So let's dive in and find out what's inside. It's quite tight. Let's move that away. So we've got some foam packaging, and then we've got cables and the hub itself. Take those out, get rid of these. So, in terms of cables, there's the RGB connector cable. It's about 25 to 30 centimeters long. And then there's the fan connector cable, and I'd say that's around 50 centimeters long. And it didn't appear to come with any sort of manual or information leaflet. So if we have a look at the hub itself, you can see there's a SATA power connector, a Molex power connector, 10 ports for both the RGB and the fan connection. And in terms of physical design, you can see there's a clear acrylic top and a black bottom. So these 10 RGB connectors are of the newer 3-pin addressable RGB style, which should be compatible with most modern motherboards and ARGB accessories. These will work with synchronization software such as Asus AuraSync and Gigabyte RGB Fusion, or whatever else you have that uses these connectors. So I haven't tested it out yet, but it appears that this port here, which is marked ARGB PC, is the one that you use for connecting to your motherboard. And then the other 9, of course, are for connecting your RGB accessories such as lighting strips and fans. It's a similar story really with the fan connectors. It looks like this one is the input for connecting to your motherboard or other fan controller, and then the other 9 ports for connecting to your fans. It looks as though if you connect a fan to this port marked fan PC, then that's the one that you should use if you want to pass through the fan's tachometer signal back to the motherboard for monitoring the speed of the fan. This hub requires power and has both a Molex power connector and a SATA power connector. It looks as though you should only probably connect one of them, unless you've got a lot of accessories connected and you think you'll be drawing a lot of power. Perhaps the Molex will be a better way to go because it can deliver more current, or maybe even connect both of them. So now I've installed it in my system. I didn't have a great deal of space for it, so I'll put it in one of the hard drive bays down here. And let's see it in action.